say I want to transfer to direct entry in university Unilag for nursing. Maybe I have BSc computer science and I want to transfer to Unilag. But in Nigeria, nursing is 5 years. And me, I used BSc nursing to enter Unilag nursing from 200 level. You know that way, me, I'm spending 4 years while others are spending 5 years. So now tell me, I will graduate from Unilag, BSc, my curriculum, my BSc certificate is 4 years. My mates are graduating with 5 years. How do you think they are able to equivalent it that, the two of us, we are both graduates? Ask yourself. And that's to tell you that Unilag will not say your admission is from 200 level to 500 level. Your result will read 100 level to 500 level. Because they've used something else to credit that 100 where you know do. Like even in UK, we have 1 year masters, we have 2 year masters. 2 of them masters not be masters. That's what I'm still saying. This same UK, we get, if you do masters in computer science, some schools is 1 year, some schools is 2 years. What makes them different? One will give you time, space. The other one, sharp, oh yeah, from this topic to this topic. Are people not graduating? And people from Nigeria, most of them, they hoped for this 1 year. Are they not graduating? Do they have carryover? Whereas some people say, no, I like to take my time. Or they'll do their 2 years nursing master. Does the duration contradict the validity of the this thing? No, of course it doesn't. So what is important is, did you actually offer these courses, this curriculum? Did you do it? Now, I think they're important with that. And even when you graduate, if the standard of the school is 5 years or clinical, that is what will be in your certificate. They would plan it like you did 100 level, this one. If not, people with direct entry in Nigeria, they're supposed to be having 4 years degree certificates, whereas people from the same school will be having 5 years. Does it now make sense to you? So it is not anything illegal or low negotiation. Now waiting you fit talk say shogba ogba ko gba ni ogba kini kan. And so I have come again. Moti to gbe titunde. You know, I used to tell you that there are a lot of secret info, secret Japa alternative that these our fellow Nigerians, they know about. But what? They're just gonna do it. They will just silently and quietly, they will Japa in peace. Nobody is sharing updates. But you see me, that's how I'm gonna look for these things in Color and bring it online and come and charge money for it. You people carry your mouth, not all of you, not all of you. Some of you are so appreciative of my efforts. But you see all those volcanoes, they'll carry their mouth and be calling me different names. So this is me issuing this disclaimer. If you are one of those that is allergic, that is always allergic to me charging for my stress and my work, the work of my hand, please, in the name of the Lord, mighty name of Christ, exit this video, because I am going to be charging for this as well. And not just that, I'll be charging for the name of the school, the name and some info. In fact, I'll be charging for it. So if you know you are allergic, you think this one is also free, please exit this video. Because if you leave any comments in the comment section saying you could know me, I get you people time. Once you drop any comment on my this thing, immediately I receive notification. Back. I go reply your papa. You understand? So I just had to issue that one. If you're seeing this fine girl for the first time, me can show you boy, show that immigrants. Some of them were anyone, so they used to say it's wewe, love him, but wewe. They want to Japa for better life. Me, I'll be going to go and look for unpopular link. All the links I've been posting. Which one have you seen on a YouTuber's page? That is why they are so stuck with me. But me, I'll be looking for unpopular party, unpopular information. Come and pay. They'll be calling their mama different names. Anyway, and to those of you that like to leave comments and can't go straight to the point, you like to talk off points. Yala ja alone talk off points. If I make a video and you are not comfortable with it, and can you please, did anybody hold you or stop you from unsubscribing? Did they hold you or stop your hand from blocking me? Please, if I'm making video, I'm talking off points, and my video is too long, and can you please unfollow, unsubscribe, code they share me blocking. Please. Many of you cannot even go or Google to go and look for information. I will spend months, weeks, days, hours making research, and then I'll come online to make videos. Majority of you want me to disseminate that information in 2 seconds, in 2 minutes, something that you yourself you can't even go on Google to go and do for just 1 second. But in your lord share research in it, and the funny thing is, these ones that complain, they are not the one that is paying. The real people that want to pay, they will take their time to watch it. They will enter your DM quietly and go. But you see this brokenness, like I used to say, brokenness. So this is me saying, before you leave any comments in the comment, you know I warn you. And I know that some of you have goat head, coconut head. I know the year word. Leave the comments. You know me now. I always deliver. So to my other good people, you know that even inside 12 disciples, God, Jesus has one betrayer. There is always that one person. So let me face the real serious people that is making me make a whole lot of research now. Welcome back to my channel. So like I was telling you people that there are so many pathways that Nigerians have been using for years and nobody knows about it. And you know why I started this research is because between me and you people, you know that the easiest course to Japa right now is nursing. Nursing is surest way. You see pharmacy, you see medicine, both of them long journey. They should go and sleep. But you see nursing, only nursing degree, right? Hot cake in here, ati katao, ati everybody is rushing you. But the thing is, first of all, this nursing degree is competitive in Nigeria. At the School of Nursing, at the University of Nursing. School of Nursing in Nigeria, diploma is 3 years, and then degree in Nigeria is how much? Gege. It's actually 5 years. And that one you have to write jam, you do post jam, kind of all those long journey. But you know there's a particular country, not a particular country, there's a particular country that offers 3 years nursing program. No, not a particular country. There are a lot of countries that offer 3-year nursing program. But the thing is, when you check this country, their money is always sent merely about $1 million. Kilo shele. UK does 3 years BSc nursing, and 1 year you pay. The minimum that I saw was £14,000, and if you know how much pounds is, that's almost like 15 million naira. Multiply it by 3 years. Sure, you know how much that is. That one, we've not removed your accommodation. No. Even if you are doing 20 hours per week work, you cannot get that money in 1 year. We cannot afford UK. Then I check other countries. USA has, I think USA is 4 years, 2 years diploma, 2 years this thing. USA now, we cannot afford it now. I checked Australia as well. There are some schools in Australia, they do 4 years BSc. I've seen the ones that does 3 years BSc. I know a whole lot of you do not know, but that school is not so popular. See, when I said I went out to do research in here, I used to enter inside corner. Australia has 3 years nursing degree. But the thing is, in 1 year, last one, I think 1 year is like how much? 22 Australia, maybe like 50 million Australian dollars. The cost of living. At least I can still even advise you to go to that Australia, because at least you can see works more. And they will tell you have to write IELTS. Even me, research finger, I don't like IELTS. When I hear IELTS, it makes my heart to like I don't want to write an exam. I want something that will be easy for me and my life. That was how I kept researching. You know, we have like 195 countries in the whole world. And this is for you people that you are going to leave comments that what is on Google. We have normally we have 189 countries, but there are some countries that they subdivided. So let's say we have like 195. I now merge all the 195 countries together. I'm not like, how will you tell me that for me to Japa easily, I have to spend 5 years in the university? And if I cannot spend 5 years, I have to spend 3 years and spend a whole lot of money. I do not have this money. How can I Japa easily? Reveal unto me. I started checking those countries one by one. And not just checking those countries, checking those schools as well. Like I told you, in Australia, BSc is 4 to 5 years. BSc degree nursing is 4 to 5 years. But I was able to get a university, a standard university, that will give you BSc nursing in 3 years. So that is me saying, Sometimes in some countries, it is not all country that has the same standard of education. I will take explain now. For example, now in Nigeria, now I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. In Nigeria, nursing is 5 years. But if you go outside the country, let's just say normal outside the country, like any outside the country, you can do BSc for 4 years. But if you come back to Nigeria, you can still work. That one does not mean that you are not a nurse. You are still a nurse. You can just do all this their 6-month adaptation course. I hope you understand. So that way, it's just Nigeria that every school has one standard. University, nursing in university, 5 years. And nursing in school of nursing, 3 years. Any school that does less than that, you are unaccredited. But in other countries, a particular school can be giving you degree in 2 years. And that one can be giving you degree in 7 years. And that can be giving you... So what is different? That is why when you want to use your transcripts, when you want to write licensing exam, what do accreditation and the evaluation bodies ask you? What did they ask you? Your transcripts. They ask you for your transcripts. That is the essence of the transcript. So it is in that transcript that they will now know whether your degree, whether it's worth to have been awarded to you in 2 years, or in 3 years, or in 4 years, or in 5 years. So what they do in Nigeria is, you see that nursing 5 years degree is something that they can cluster together and even give that degree in 3 years. But because Nigeria enjoy you, they just like seeing you in their school, they will now extend it. For example, if you are supposed to do anatomy of the head, they want by a feather, anatomy of the head, you can do it for till your year 3. Whereas in other countries, you can do anatomy of the year in your first semester. You forget anatomy of the year, you move to the next one. I'm just saying it for example. So this is me saying, for some people that we watch this video with low brain cells, that can come and say, hey, the school you're talking about is not accredited. I just use an example for you. Another example I was giving is, if you go to UK schools that offer medicine, UK schools that offer MBBS medicine, you will see some schools. There's this school in UK that will give you medicine, degree in medicine in 3 years. This school is the UK. I've seen another school that will give you medicine degree in 4 years. I have seen another that will give you degree in medicine in 4.5 years. I have seen another that will give you medicine in 5 years in that same UK. Does it mean that the one that will give you in 3 years is not accredited? No. The only difference between them is cluster of curriculum. In that one of 5 years now, maybe topic that you're supposed to do once in 1 day, they help you to extend it to 1 semester. Like when I was in Russia, when I was studying medicine, 1 topic per day. That is why in Russia we're always fast. All those we're always fast. In a day, they'll just say they won't even teach, they'll just give you topic. When you come, they'll ask you question. We are done with that topic. In a day, for example, in this thing, they can tell you next class is digestive system. When you come to class, the class is like 1 hour or 2 hours. Do you know that in that class you are finishing digestive system? After that one, we do not even hear anything digestive again till your final exam. The next class, they'll say today we are doing reproductive. Everybody will study about reproductive. The teacher will ask you. So them asking you that question is a way of them compressing that time. You will not hear about reproductive again till your final exam. So now tell me, how me studying in Russia will not fast track? Let me make another example. When I was like, some people will say that I talk too much. As usual, you can feel free to skip this video for people that are ready to learn and listen and learn more. This is me educating you. When I was trying to make my transfer to Nigerian University, checking my transcript, I tried to visit some medical schools and I was asking those medical students, you are in 3rd year, right? Which subject have you completed? Do you know that some of the courses maybe say I don't complete in my 2nd year, they are 3rd year medical students in Nigeria have not completed it? Like I was way above them. So that's for you to know that there are some schools, there are some countries that they cluster their curriculum. So whether they give you a degree in 1 year, whether in 2 years, whether in 3 years, whether in 4 years, whether in 1 million years, it doesn't make the university invalid. So that is why when you want to go abroad to study further with your education, or when you want to apply to license of any country or write exam, that is why they request for your transcript. They will collect the transcript, they will check it with the normal standard transcript. For example, as a nurse, let's just say, for example, me is medicine that I know. I don't know what to fast. Okay. For example, as a nurse, one of the core courses you should have studied is Foundation of Nursing. credit. Okay, you do one for Nigeria. Can you anatomy of the head? Okay, this is anatomy of the head. And then another thing that they check again is the unit of course. You know, we have some course, for example, anatomy 101. Maybe anatomy of the body, 3 unit, 3 hours, that's all those things that they think. And do you know that that is why if you have HND, Nigeria HND, if you do your West evaluation, it is equivalent to USA BSc. You understand? Like I told you, Nigeria education system, naturally, they like to waste somebody's time. Like they like to drag it that yes, so they want to know that you should feel the impact in their life. That's why I just told you, somebody that does HND in Nigeria, if you do your West evaluation to USA standard, that is 4 years. What you use HND in Nigeria to do almost 4 years here, and they gave you HND, USA is going to give you BSc. Because what they compare is your curriculum and your credit hours. Do you guys understand the explanation? So this is me saying, for those of you that might be thinking that, why do you go and see 6-month nursing course? That's kind of more, can you come? Sleeping inside school does not mean that your school is accredited. You can have a school that they will do 5 years nursing, and you carry your certificate, they will not rate it. So the cocoa is, firstly, did the licensing body accredit that school? And does the curriculum tally together? And this is me saying, regardless of where you study nursing, if it's not the typical Nigerian university, if you're coming to Nigeria, like first of all, you want to collect Nigeria license, you have to do 6-month adaptation course. Whether you're coming from USA, whether you're coming from anywhere, you have to do 6 months adaptation course. That adaptation course is for you to learn Nigerian nursing system. After that time, that's when you will now give this thing. But the thing is, it's not compulsory for you to collect Nigerian nursing license to come and do the 6-month adaptation. So in that way, this particular school or country I'm talking about, you can do their license exam, get the experience there, write your NCLEX, from there go there, go share. Nobody send your papa or choir. Do you guys understand that? So it's a two-way thing. You can study, come back to Nigeria, write your license exam, collect Nigerian license exam, get your experience, write your NCLEX for the Kushilo, or move to the UK, anyone that you like. I think for nurses, they kind of find UK easier to work, anyone where you like to work. So this is me saying, do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? So sometimes, even when you take transfer to a school, let me explain on that thing. For example, if you are taking transfer to a school and the school allows you to start from your final year, it doesn't mean that your other years, maybe first year to 5th year, is useless. What they will do, just like I've explained, is they will help you to shrink it. But of course, it's going to be something that will be comfortable for you. There's a way they will incorporate it that to make sure that you will finish in 1 year. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Perfect. So now, this is me introducing this particular school to you. This school, normally, their BSc is 5 years. Their BSc is 5 years. But in the way of me, we're carrying up and down inside the internet, and I came about this school. Like I said, due to my previous experience doing consultation for my clients, I kind of have an idea about the Nigerian typical qualification. So that was what I was able to use to negotiate with the school. Fine, your degree is 5 years. But my own clients cannot do 5 years. See? Are you whining me? Are you whining me? So now, is there a way that even the least person can actually start from 3rd year? Is it possible? And the first one is like, no, how will they do the 1st year? And you know that me, I be queen of negotiation. There is another school I was able to get in Nigeria. But the thing that is going to affect is, number one, the tuition fee is high. Then number two, you have to collect jump. So you choose, if you want the one that is in Nigeria, you tell me. Their tuition fee is high, and then you have to collect jump. So they don't really have one serious cutoff mark. But this other school, at the Jumbo, at the Kinecon, they are not collecting anyone. And I was able to negotiate that you start from 3rd year to 4th year to 5th year. So this is how it's going to work. So in that phrase, I will have 3 categories of clients. If you know that you don't have any background in science, like not any related this thing, you are non-science background, right? You start from third year. Wait, oh. If you know that, okay, you have science background, you have this thing, you can start from your fourth year or your fifth year, depending. So that is why, let me now explain something to you. Wait, hold on. That is why, if you think like, please watch this video attentively and hear all the whole price. If you feel like you're interested in this whole process, that's why I made the consultation fee compulsory. I don't make it expensive. The consultation fee is just 50. It takes 30 days. Somebody is distracting me, sorry. The consultation fee is just 50,000 naira. If you know you want to study nursing, and we all know that nursing is the shortest cut to Japa. So like I said, your transfer will be from either the list is third year. You are not spending more than 3 years in school, and this one will be depending on your previous qualification or choir. So if you know that you are interested in this pathway, you want to study nursing, you can't do it in Nigeria, you want something sharp, fast track, right? You pay me 50k consultation and you type me your details. Excuse me. Your maybe WAEC, your WAEC, WAEC. If you have a BSc before, you tell me your current work of experience, I be your current place of work. You type me everything about you, you type me everything. Then I'll forward it to the school. Then I'll ask them, which year can this person transfer to? Third year, fourth year, or fifth year? They will not tell me. But any year that they say you can transfer, me, I like to do not less than 2 years. I will not negotiate. If they now say, it's not possible, okay, this person is a plain non-science background person, no, it will be hard to just do, you understand? You do your third year, fourth year, and then your fifth year. But this is me telling you, you are not spending more than 3 years in that school. It is a take home for me. So the essence of the consultation is to take your data and ask them, which year is this person qualified for? Then I'll tell you if it's third year, fourth year, or fifth year. Then I'll tell you, it's third year that they say, it's fourth year that they say, it's clinical. So if it's okay with you, you proceed and pay me my referral fee. If you know say you know okay with you, we go our separate way from there. I hope you understand that. I am not the owner of the school. The only thing I did was to negotiate the transfer for my client and all those procedures, right? So it's now left to the school based on their own criteria and factor to now tell you that na third year, na fourth year, na fifth year. But this is me telling you, nobody will make you qualify for 50 and they will tell you third year. Nobody. So if you're a nurse in Nigeria, maybe you have diploma. Like I told you, this is a degree, not diploma. Degree, BSc nursing degree. So if you know you're actually in Nigeria and maybe you did school of nursing and you need something to top up, you can opt for that one. Automatically, you are going to final year, and in that final year, this is me telling you, sort of, you're not going to spend up to 1 year. Yes, because you've done all those courses, so they'll just do all those credit. Then the extra one that is remaining, that's one you will do. So I'm not even sure it will be up to 6 months that you will do. But let me not talk for the school. So just budget your mind for maximum 1 year. But this is me saying, if you have diploma nursing and you want to do top up, you're not supposed to spend up to 1 year. Yes, you are not supposed to spend up to that, but you can just budget your mind. But if you are somebody that maybe you don't have nursing, maybe you have any other health qualification and you have experience, that's why I said that consultation fee is important. When you, after paying your consultation fee, I will add to my answer. I will send you the this thing. You tell me from your wife to your BSc to your work experience, everything. You send it to me. I'll send it to them because I don't want any of my clients to have any problem in future or anything like that. So once they've now approved you, or if they've now tell you, oh yeah, third year, oh yeah, on a fourth year, oh yeah, on a fifth year, and you feel like you're okay with it, you now pay me referral fee of 1 million naira. And me, I expect some people in the comment section to come and drag their far. Yeah, I'm used to that life. Yes, you now pay me referral fee of 1 million naira. So it is after paying the referral fee, I will assist with your all those process. So note, like I said, this school, their degree is 5 years. But because of the negotiation, their nursing degree is 5 years. But because of the negotiation I have with them, as per, so any client that comes to me, I give them a particular code, because once I give it that account, I'll say, oh yeah, this thing, right? They will actually, because I'll give them number, this one. So just in case I give you one code, for example, I just say Ashidemi, Ashi 24. And then maybe you go and share the link with your friends. You know, go and take the school Ashi 25. Whereas me, I have 25 in one place. We're gonna cast you. So based on my own code that I will give them, because of course I have to know the number of my clients that is enrolled in them. So this one is for my clients only. So if you're coming through me, I'll give you a number, and maybe nursing 1, nursing 2, nursing 3. I got a countdown like that. Counter. So once you contact the school, you say you are nursing 3. And as I'm putting, for example, if Mr. Koforola paid to me, that one will be nursing 1. And I put nursing 1, Mr. Koforola. So if you can tell the school nursing 1, and they are saying Ajeni Fuja, you know that there's an issue. So this one, you cannot miss streets. So I'm more like, you are in Kenekon. You know, it's cool. So this one, like I said, is for my clients only. Their normal degree is 5 years. But if you're coming through me, as per the negotiation I had, you will spend 2 years. Right? And then some people want to ask, the other Kenekon, and this is me saying, like I said, the school is accredited. The school is, yeah, when you're done, you can work in Nigeria, we can work in this thing. And some people will say, okay, with Nigeria accepts the degree. That is what I've just said. The only time Nigeria will not accept that degree is if you collect your transcript from the school and your credits, for example, the credits in Nigeria and from the school did not equivalent, that one, they will not collect it. But once the thing equivalent, then you do your normal top-up. That is the only thing. So even if you transfer to your, depending on where you find yourself, even if you transfer to second year, even if you transfer to third year, 40 or 50, right? It doesn't mean that they've waived first year or second year courses for you. They will just put it in like more like accelerated course. I'm sure you've heard of accelerated course. You know, we have, just like we have some people that they will do masters, they will have masters, and then they will just go and do 1 year nursing in Canada. Does that make them invalid nurse? No. So the only thing that they did was the accelerated program. So they can remove all those useless programs that they used to do in first year. All those maths. That's why I said first, for example, now, somebody that has computer science, in your first year university, you probably did maths, physics, chemistry, and this thing. Whereas in nursing first year, you do maths, physics, chemistry. So that one, are you going to repeat it? They'll just credit it now. In it. So for example, maybe if you don't do biology, that's when they will now say, oh yeah, it's the biology you don't do for first year, you go do one for third year. So it's just like plus and minus, adding. They do these things very well outside the country. It's only in Nigeria that. So like I said, it is 100% illegal process. It's just to look for shorter cuts of how to do these things, right? So like I've told you, your referral fee. And if you have this problem, if you have an issue with it, you know Google now. Find your way to Google and do this thing yourself. And find this school yourself. It's not hard. So other details you might want to know, like I said, I am not going to disclose the name of the country or the school till after you pay me your referral link. So this is how it's going to work. And because another thing is, I don't want this process to actually cast. I don't want it to cast. Because your fellow Nigerians, they went through this process and nobody's saying anything. You get? Anyways, so so how much is your tuition fee? Your tuition fee is not expensive. After converting it, like depending, is like between 400. And again, I have like 5 schools, right? I have like 5 schools that is able to do this for me. So that's why I said the consultation is compulsory. When you send me your data, I'll send it to the 5 schools. So anyone that gives you the highest rank, That's the one I'm sending you to. For example, now you can say you have BSc Computer Science, I'll send you to one school give you 30, and that one give you 40. I'll be 40 and I have this thing. Of course, I'll send you to the one that give you 40. I hope you understand. So that's why I don't have one egg in one basket, because some schools are stricter than each other. So that's the essence of the consultation, because I can't send you a document to different schools without drinking malt. So your tuition fee is between 400 to 600k, and then there's school accommodation that you can stay there. That it is maybe let's just say, depending, no, you know, they used to have type, maybe have Queen's Hostel, Clinical Hostel, let's say 80 to 150k sha. Then, like I said, since I'm not disclosing the name of this school, the only thing I will just tell you about the location is it is 100% safe area and country. Like I said, it's not popular. It's not. So if you pay me your referral fee, and then you find out that there's unknown government here in this area or this thing, please feel free to ask for your refund. Yes, because it's a blind date. I'm the one that is telling you it is 1,000,000% safe. They have good road, steady electricity, steady lights, no kidnapping, no anything, no nothing like that. And I've told you, if you send me your referral fee and you now check the country and say, maybe they used to kidnap, they used to keep shoot people, just send me the evidence. I'll refund you your referral money 100%. Then, like I said, then some question you want to ask is, can you work and study? No, you cannot work and study unless it's your personal work. This is nothing you are doing, and you know that you did not start from first day. So your emphasis should actually be focused on how you should graduate sharp. But if you have maybe your online work or remote work, you can do. But all those physical work here, I'm not sure it's something you can do. So sorry. So that's why I went to do for cheap school. At least an average person in Nigeria should be able to have up to 3 million savings in their account that you can use to top up your life. So for the next few years, I'm not sure you can work in that place. Can you go with your family? Nope. You can go with your family if you have the money. If you can fend for it, you can go with your family if you get the money. But this one is budget for normal person, average person wey don't get money. But if you be doing it, you can go with your family. Maybe they will find work there, but I've told you it's not a country that you can really work and study like that. Then another thing is what's the admission requirements? I've told you the admission requirements, your WAEC, your NECO, depending on the stage you find yourself. If you're fresh from secondary school, your WAEC, your NECO, your anything. But if you are, maybe you've done your BSc before anything, you see, the thing that they used to do your admission is the thing you sent to me during consultation. So if you tell me you have BSc Computer Science, BSc, then you've worked in a clinical, and I send you down, so yeah, start from 4th year. That's the thing you used to gain the admission. I hope you understand that. So if you say, is WAEC you have, and WAEC you're going to 300 level, that is the thing. So for example, if you have WAEC, and you're starting from 300 level, it doesn't mean that in your 300 level, they will start with you with maybe OB1 and G. And then you'll be like, I'm just coming from secondary school and they're teaching me OB1 and G. They will still start from that your first year course. But the difference is, instead of them taking their time to elapse, it will be shrink like this. I hope you understand that. Nobody will start, so that 3rd year will be like your own first year. I hope you understand that. They are not starting with maybe how to take delivery of birth. So they are starting based on your level of this thing. But if you are somebody that you've been in the healthcare system before, maybe you're a nurse, you just do the last phase of it. I hope you understand. That's why I said the consultation phase is important. Send me whatever you have. I'll send you to the school. They will tell you. So even if you find yourself, you are resuming 3rd year, they are not starting 3rd year job for you. They are still starting with you from first, mathematics, physics, chemistry, anatomy, all those foundation of nursing, all those first year, they will still do it with you. But maybe if they are using 1 week to do one topic, they can start using 3 days or 2 days. It will shrink. I hope you understand that. So you got to be serious with your life and graduate sharp. So that is the difference. So even if you come to Nigeria and show them your transcripts. Even if NMC is going through it, okay, you did foundation of nursing correct, you did this one correct, you did this one, so you did all your credit courses. The only difference is number of years, and I can tell you it is 100% acceptable. And that's what I wanted to say. And again, another thing is, there's something I want to say in this video, but don't let me say it. Like I told you, like, you know, I never do anything with flop, right? Yeah, so this one is, so that's why I make reference to UK having 3 years BSc. But then if you carry UK 3 years BSc and come to Nigeria, we they say, because you don't do 5 years, so you cannot work. The cocoa is make sure that you did all the credit hours. That is important. And again, another thing is, you know that it's supposed to be like 5 years. Like, listen, another example. Let's say I want to transfer to direct entry in university Unilag for nursing. Maybe I have BSc computer science and I want to transfer to Unilag. But in Nigeria, nursing is 5 years. And me, I use BSc nursing to enter Unilag nursing from 200 level. You know, that way, me, I'm spending 4 years while others are spending 5 years. So now tell me, I will graduate from Unilag BSc, my curriculum, my BSc certificate is 4 years. My mates are graduating with 5 years. How do you think they are able to equivalent it that, the two of us, we are both graduates? Ask yourself. And that's to tell you that Unilag will not say your admission is from 200 level to 500 level. Your result will read 100 level to 500 level, because they've used something else to credit that 100 where you know do. Do you understand that? So for those of you that will be feeling like, I be this one you hope you not get problem. That's why I'm using Nigeria, typical Nigerians example, because they used to do direct entry very well in Nigeria. You transfer to second year. Some are even doing third year. So how come if you transfer with your BSc to, maybe for example, Unilag, like I said, to second year, I did nursing, and then another person is a Jambite. The person started from 100 level, right, and met me in 200. Both of us will graduate 2023. Which certificate will be in two of us' hand? Is it that my own will have 4 years and the other person will have 5 years? Ask yourself. No. Both of you will carry first 5 years. Because that your first year, it's not as if they waived it for you. They used another thing to supplement it, because that your first year is math, physics, chemistry, and maybe library, right? So they now took that's why you cannot do transfer to any school without your transcript. You cannot. So they now took your transcript, and for example, if you did computer science, you would have obviously done math, physics, chemistry, and biology. Math, physics, chemistry, and all those maybe biology in some schools, in that your first year. So it's the same. Math not be math, biology not be biology, physics not be physics. Is there any other physics again? So that was same thing. They just carry your score from this one. They just credit it to this one, and that was what happened. So the one that they cannot credit, they will tell you, bro, in Unilag in first year we do library 101, but in this school that you are coming from, you do not do library 101. So that means in your second year, as others are doing anatomy, physics, anatomy, biochemistry, histology, your extra course is going to be library 101. That way, did you do anything illegal? Did you do the course or not? Did you give the exam or not? Just like, let me make Nigeria again as an example. Like I said, because some people have low brain cells, they had them today say what you are doing is illegal. Now let me explain again. In Nigeria, you can be in your 4th year or 3rd year and you should have carryover. Sure, you know that the school will not fire you. You will be in your 3rd year. You'll be doing your if you go to 4th year and you have 3rd year from carryover, you have carryover even from 1st year. Sure, you know that the school will allow you to be promoting. You go to 1st year, go to 2nd year, go to 3rd year, and you'll be doing your carryover. They go. You feel that your final year, may you still get carryover from 100 level. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So nobody will say, because you never finish 100 level, come they go. So some schools have that. If you don't finish your 1st year, you are not proceeding. Why some schools they want but where they will hook you is, if you don't give her your courses, you are not graduating anyway. But they will allow you to carry it over very well from 1st year to 2nd year to 3rd year. Can you ask some of your friends that have this carryover now? So nobody will say no. If you don't do this course now, if you go 2nd year, they will allow you to promote. You will go to the next year, but you will keep doing that course till you clear it. And you cannot graduate. Some people, I think some schools will even allow you to graduate, right? I think some schools will allow you to graduate, but I don't know. Some schools might allow in Nigeria. That's why I'm using Nigeria as an example, as landmark. Some will allow you to graduate, but you have to give that course. Why some do not allow you to graduate? You have to carry your carry. Some people have graduated, but they are still doing their carryover. So different schools with different policy, as long as you follow the curriculum. So that is me giving you. So it is with this idea of academic curriculum, I was able to negotiate with the school. I hope you understand all the explanations I am giving. So if you use direct entry and enter Unilag or UIG, you enter 200 level and somebody enter from Jambite, your certificate will still read 5 years BSc nursing. The one that enter from JAM will still read 5 years BSc nursing. Does it mean that Unilag has committed a crime? There are some schools in Nigeria, so they will allow you to transfer from 4th year. Does it mean that your degree will be reading 2 years? No, it will still be that 1 year, because that 1 year, 2 years, they did not forgive you. They just use something else to credit it. And that thing I know again is, for biology, I know that every year I used to do it for biology. I think for biology, it is biology / zoology / agric. They used to do it. So, for example, maybe if you don't have biology as this thing, they can use zoology to replace it, to credit it that, okay, you should not get biology, use zoology. Or I don't know, I'm just using it to do, I'm just giving a lot of example, like I said, for people that have low brain cells, because they had them to call somebody SCAM. It's not always hard for them. So instead of to go online and to go and check the possibility of these things, they will not go. It's the person that went to look for the link. That is why I'm taking my time to explain. And if after this explanation, and somebody still leave it in the comment section, you are SCAM, can you come? So you play that person, you are not even fit to be a nurse, because normally you don't have your brain, you don't get capacity, you don't carry weight. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? So whatever we're doing, it is not illegal. So instead of spending your 5 years, you can use your previous degree to credit your first year courses, right? To credit your first year courses. And if there's anyone you do not do, you just take it like extra course. So if other people are doing 3, you can be doing 5, you can be doing 4, you can be doing 6. Just like even in UK, we have 1 year masters, we have 2 year masters. 2 of them masters, not be masters. That's what I'm still saying. This same UK, if you do masters in computer science, some schools is 1 year, some schools is 2 years. What makes them different? One will give you time, space. The other one, sharp, from this topic to this topic. Are people not graduating? And people from Nigeria, most of them, they hoped for this 1 year. Are they not graduating? Do they have carryover? Whereas some people say, no, I like to take my time, or they'll do their 2 years nursing master. Does the duration contradict the validity of the this thing? No, of course it doesn't. So what is important is, did you actually offer these courses, this curriculum? Did you do it? Now, I think they're important with that. And even when you graduate, if the standard of the school is 5 years or clinical, that is what will be in your certificate. They would plan it like you did 100 level, did 200. If not, people with direct entry in Nigeria, they're supposed to be having 4 years degree certificates, whereas people from the same school will be having 5 years. Does it now make sense to you? So it is not anything illegal or low negotiation. Now waiting if you talk, say, and so these things, they do it outside the country very well. For those of you that they do it very, very well. So it's nothing like they do it very well. If I have masters now and I have money, I can go to Canada. I'll go and do top-up nursing. In 1 year, I'm already a nurse. So they do it very, very well. But then when it comes to Africa, they'll start saying, how did you come? How did you come? So like I said, that's the requirement you need. Then after your graduation, for you to be sure that your result is valid, you can go for your NYC. This is me telling you with my full chest. You can go for your NYC. And then, like I said, visa process is easy. Then how much is the flight? The flight, if you're to go from Lagos or this thing, is expensive, right? So I will tell you one shortcut. Legal shortcut. There is no other thing I'll be discussing in the video, because you can get. But if I had to go from the place I will tell you, flight ticket is like 300k. That's even me using extreme. It's like 200 and Kenekon. It's not that. It's like 300k. You understand? But if you people come, because now you you have to resume September, right? If you people come, all of you, both of you, sorry, all of you will go as group, as once, as group, as once, as group, like that. So if you're flying from Lagos or Abuja, it's very expensive. Afema will 1 million, but I'll tell you one place that you go that the flight is not expensive from there. And which other thing? So I've said all the details I feel like is important, and the one I feel like I can disclose in the video. Any other details you feel like, if you know you've watched this 43 minutes video wholly urgently and you did not see any question I did not answer, that means there is no response to it when you pay your referral fee. Because if I keep answering questions, some of you can be so smart to guess what I am talking about. I hope you understand that. Yes, you can be so smart. So if you know you're interested, you can send me a mail, you can send me a DM, and I can't wait to have you guys on board. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I see you guys in my next one. Bye for now.